Hey guys, it's HelloHannahCho coming at you from beautiful AZ.
Hey everybody, it's your girl China Renee of ChinaCandyCouture right here in Atlanta, Georgia.
I Love Makeup sent me 3 different powder foundations to try and review.
So I'm going to be giving you my first impressions on the Clinique Almost Powder Foundation,
Estée Lauder's Double Wear Stay in Place Powder Makeup,
and the Bobbi Brown Skin Weightless Powder Foundation. So let's get started, guys.
Now, if you're familiar with my makeup history and story, then you know I only wear pressed powders. I don't wear liquids or anything else like that, mainly because pressed powder does everything I want. The 2 primary things being 1, it gets rid of shine, and 2, it gives me an overall evenness. So anyways, I am so excited about the stuff I Love Makeup sent me because I've never tried high-end foundation before. I'm gonna go in the order I tried them. The first was Estée Lauder's. The color is 1 and 2 Ecru, E-C-R-U. Is that a word or is that an abbreviation for something? This is what it looks like. It has the logo in it, so fancy. I like that this compact comes with a little hidden compartment. When you first open it, there's the powder, and then you lift it up, and there's the spongy thing. Sneaky, sneaky, Estée Lauder. And just FYI, I don't ever use the sponges or the applicators that come with the powders. I prefer a brush. Overall, I like this foundation. I think the shade may have been like 1 level too light for me. It covered well, it took away shine. My only complaint is for some reason it did not mesh well with the grease on my face. The next one I tried was Clinique's. Can I just say this is so classic looking. I feel like I have memories of being little and my mom using Clinique and it looking like this. I like it. It's their color and you just feel a fondness when you look at it. This one is color 02 Neutral Fair. I feel like this one matched me the best out of the 3. When I put it on, it would just disappear. It blended so well. And a cool thing about this is it's broad spectrum SPF 15, like, hey now, getting some sun protection. I really like the way this felt on my skin. It looked natural, felt natural. The only thing I would say is it didn't keep me matte for very long. I mean, it wasn't a huge inconvenience to just whip it out and throw some on, but it was something that was kind of on my mind. The third and final one I tried, and what I am wearing right now, is Bobbi Brown's. This is in color Sand. I feel like this matches me well. Not as good as Clinique's, but it gets the job done. This is definitely my favorite packaging out of the 3. It's so sleek and clean looking. It comes with a huge mirror, which is awesome. And this one I feel like I had the best overall experience with as far as evenness and long wearing and not looking cakey at the end of a long workday. It gave me really good, easy coverage without having to pack a lot of it on and minimal touch-ups throughout the day. This is the one I've incorporated into my everyday look and it makes me happy when I see it in my makeup bag every day. I do want to say though, all of them are really good. I can definitely tell a difference between these and drugstore, and I'm really happy because I feel like I am set on powder for the rest of my life.
Okay, so the first one I'm going to tell you guys about is the Clinique Almost Powder Foundation. It is an SPF 15 and I did get the color Deep in mine. It's a 06 Deep. And Deep was the darkest color that it came in for this collection. So when I first got it, I was like, it looks like it, might match my complexion. The way you really can find out if something matches your skin tone or not is the good old flash test. Pull out your phone and take a selfie. Make sure you have the flash on. And once you take that picture, you can see if your makeup is, too light or too dark, where you need to blend. And once I took a picture with the Clinique, I was like, this is way too light for my complexion. However, it does feel really, really good. So if you can find this in your shade, then it's probably gonna be a good powder because the coverage is really, really good. That's one thing I did notice about it. However, not for me. So next up is the Estée Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Powder Makeup. That's a lot. Try saying that 3 times. It's a tongue twister. Now, I did get mine in the 4W1, which is Honey Bronze, and it was actually a really, really good match for me. I really like that the Estée Lauder collection has several shades, and it really ranges from very fair to very tan. So one thing I really liked about that was they had a really good match for me. It definitely passed the flash test. And without the flash, my selfie looked flawless. That's the one thing I did notice about this foundation in particular. It's very smooth, very mattifying, and normally I like to wear liquid foundation, but when you want something really smooth, kind of natural, and just like a matte finish, you definitely will want to choose a powder foundation instead of the liquid. Last but definitely not least is my favorite out of the 3 foundations that I was sent. It is the Bobbi Brown, and this is the Skin Weightless Powder Foundation, and I got the color Golden 6. I was actually matched for a couple of colors, but the golden one was like really pretty. It was like almost perfect. It's amazing. It really looks like you're not wearing much of anything, but you're still getting the coverage that you need. So what I did for this one in particular was I applied it right over a tinted moisturizer SPF 15, and then I used my beauty blender to apply the powder foundation. You really don't want to use a powder brush to apply it because you're not going to get as much coverage as you can with a blender or a sponge or, you know, like a powder puff. So I used my beauty blender, and you just want to roll it on after you get your product. And this is really good for any powder foundation. You want to get your sponge, your beauty blenders, or anything like that, and you just want to dab your product, and you pretty much are going to just roll it onto your skin, just like so. You're just going to be rolling it on, and then after that, after you get your full face covered, you can go back with your powder brush and just dust it off. And this Bobbi Brown is really pretty. It's very mattifying, but it's also like just super smooth. Like it really gives you a natural look, almost like you're not wearing any foundation at all. And that's what I absolutely love about this one here. And again, the match was perfect for me. So I really like they have a ton of shades in the Skin Weightless foundation, and this was my favorite out of all of them. Okay guys, well that was it for my first impressions on the powder foundations that I was sent to review. If you found this video to be helpful, make sure you hit the thumbs up.
I would highly recommend checking out more of I Love Makeup. They have tons of great videos, informative, funny, and just gold.
There's so many helpful tutorials and just a ton of fun things here, so make sure you subscribe.
Subscribe. Just do it. I did a long time ago because it's awesome to have a makeup community like this on YouTube. Thanks for watching I Love Makeup.